a sad Fox News alert to tell you about. It is a war against radical Islamic terrorism, and if you don't think it is, another step has now been taken by ISIS. New video that sadly has surfaced that purports to show the execution of another ISIS hostage, the third, and that he is British aid worker David Haines, who was apparently murdered just like the previous journalist by ISIS. Haines is 44 years old. He is a British citizen. The video appears to be similar to the two other videos that have already been released of those other beheadings. It also claims that the next British hostage, Alan Henning, will be executed unless Britain does not attack or take part in the coalition offense against ISIS. So ISIS continues with their demands and now continues, we are told, to purportedly kill, behead, execute a third innocent hostage. And in this case, Mr. Haines was an aid worker. You know what that means? That means he was there in that part of the country to help them. He leaves a comfortable home in Britain, goes to try and help people in that area of the world, and he's gotten beheaded by these Islamic extremists who are terrorists. Retired Brigadier General Anthony Tata joins us now. A few moments ago, we were talking about the fight against radical Islamic terrorism. General, your thoughts now that we have this sad news?
Yeah, this is a real tragedy. Married two daughters back home in England, and a great man who helped out Muslims in Libya, Syria, and down in Sudan. And when he was in Libya, he was volunteering with handicapped children. This is a man with a heart of gold, and he was helping the Muslim community. And this is the value that our enemy places on this kind of thing. And so it is a very stark reminder that we are at war, and that this enemy will stop at nothing, and they value nothing that we hold dear. None of the liberties that we hold dear, and we have to fight this enemy with everything that we have in an allied fashion so that we can crush this enemy and stop this kind of thing. Because what they are trying to do is psychologically terrorize us with this, and here we are helping the Muslim community in Africa or in the Arabian Peninsula, and we get this in return.
It's unbelievable. I mean, he was captured when they shot the tires out of his car at the Turkish border. His wife, David Haines, says that he's our life. He's a fantastic man and father. Nobody can understand how we are feeling. My daughter keeps asking about him every day. The family, just like we saw previous families, pleading for his life, and yet these barbarians do this?
Right. I mean, it is unbelievable, yet entirely believable, because this is who the enemy is, and we need to make sure, as I said previously, we call the enemy who they are. These are Islamist extremists. They want to build an Islamic State. They will stop at nothing. They hold nothing dear. They have no values. They share no values with us, and we need to take this fight to the enemy and crush them.